Welcome to this tutorial on complex numbers. In this session, we will explore key concepts surrounding complex numbers, including how to perform operations on them and apply these in real-world scenarios. By the end of the tutorial, you will understand how to handle complex number addition and its applications in fields such as engineering and physics. In this section, we introduce complex numbers. A complex number is expressed as z equals a plus bi, where a is the real part and bi is the imaginary part. The imaginary unit I satisfies the property I squared equals -1. Complex numbers are widely used in fields like signal processing and electrical engineering, where they help represent quantities involving both magnitude and direction. Complex numbers play a crucial role in real-world applications, particularly in electrical engineering. For instance, impedance, which combines resistance and reactance in alternating current (AC) circuits, is represented as a complex number. The real part corresponds to resistance, while the imaginary part represents reactance, either capacitive or inductive. Understanding this helps engineers design efficient and reliable circuits. Let's walk through this example. We are adding two complex numbers, z1 equals 3 plus 4i and z2 equals 1 minus 2i. Step 1. Add the real parts. 3 plus 1 gives us 4. Step 2. Add the imaginary parts. 4i plus -2i results in 2i. Finally, combining these results gives us z1 plus z2 equals 4 plus 2i. This step-by-step approach can be applied to any complex number addition problem. Now let's go through these two practice problems step by step. In the first problem, adding the real parts gives us 6, and adding the imaginary parts results in -2i. The final answer is 6 minus 2i. In the second problem, adding the real parts gives us 2, and adding the imaginary parts gives us 8i. So the final answer is 2 plus 8i. These steps help reinforce your understanding of how to add complex numbers. Now it's time to test your understanding with a quiz. Solve each of these 5 problems by adding the given complex numbers. In each case, add the real parts and the imaginary parts separately. Be sure to pay attention to the signs in both the real and imaginary components. Try to complete these problems before moving on to the solutions. Let's go through the quiz answers. For the first problem, adding the real and imaginary parts gives 2 plus 9i. In the second problem, the result is -2 plus I. For the third problem, both the real and imaginary parts cancel out, resulting in 0. The fourth problem adds up to 3 plus 2i, and the final problem results in 0. By following the step-by-step process, you can solve these problems efficiently.